Nowadays, people are mostly aware of Toby Fox as the award-winning, enigmatic, and all-powerful creator of Undertale. But before all the accolades and awards and Toy Story 5 collaborations, he spent years making music for the infamous webcomic Homestuck. In Andrew Hussey's basement, he sharpened his skills, collaborating with a multitude of other musicians on a plethora of productions. But does this early work bear enough resemblance to Toby's Undertale and Deltarune work to be recognizable? I've appointed a specialist with extensive experience in the realms of Undertale, Deltarune, and music to find out. They will be listening to 17 tracks from Homestuck, including some that appear in pivotal moments of the comic, and guessing whether each one is made by Radiation himself or one of the many other talented composers on the Homestuck music team. All the while, I will, of course, be subjecting them to random details from the comic and peppering them with Deltarune questions. I have a selection of around 20 Homestuck songs, and our Deltarune expert, who has also played Undertale, will be guessing which of the songs are composed by Toby Fox and which ones have absolutely nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Yeah. I mean, okay, I feel like it's arguable that just given what we know about Undertale versus what we know about Deltarune, I'm more of an Undertale expert.
Well, yeah, but like relative to the fandom at large.
Sure, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. Every so often, as we listen to these songs, we're going to pause and we're going to ask our Deltarune expert a question that I have about Deltarune, having finished the game 2 weeks ago, give or take. So how are you feeling?
Great.
Excellent. Then let's get started with our first track. I am going to tell you the names of the tracks, I've decided.
Okay.
All right, so the first track is called Karkat's Theme. Have you heard of Karkat before?
Yes.
Do you know what he looks like?
I feel like you've shown me him before. Because I remembered him enough to, when I saw a car with the license plate Karkat, be like, that's a Homestuck character.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, this is Karkat. We have a screen over here that I'm going to be pulling up random things on.
Yeah. Okay, so I didn't remember what Karkat looks like because that is what every Homestuck character looks like to me.
Well, we're going to get some diversity in. That's not the only kind of character in Homestuck. There's more. But we'll just keep Karkat up here for now.
Okay.
These are his talk sprites. They are going to keep moving for the entire time that the song is playing.
That's great.
Alright, so that was Karkat's theme.
Okay. Can I ask, what were the years that Homestuck was being released over?
That is a fantastic question. It was released from 2009 to 2018.
Okay.
This is why Obama is referred to as the Homestuck president by those in the know.
Okay.
Because the entirety of Homestuck came out during his presidential term. And, in fact, bookended it.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, okay. Okay. And what year, can I ask what year this came out?
Yes. So this came out March 14th, 2011.
Okay.
When I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
When you were 10 years old.
When I was... See, okay. I felt like the drum kit was okay. I'm gonna have a learning curve, I think, here of like figuring out what is just like Homestuck style music as opposed to what is like specific to Toby. Because that drum kit sound pack sounded like something he would use. But that might just be something that a lot of Homestuck composers used, you know?
It's possible. And to make things truthfully more complicated and difficult for you,
great.
The Homestuck composition experience was definitely one of like a bunch of artists playing around with each other's stuff and motifs and like ideas. I have tried to kind of cut back on some of that here by picking tracks that were like pretty solidly by one artist.
Okay.
But some of them may utilize motifs or like ideas from the rest of the Homestuck discography, which, might I remind you, is like probably like 50 hours long.
Yeah, sure.
And full of mostly 2-minute songs. But yeah, I do agree that there will be a learning curve. I've tried to sort of smooth things over in that regard.
I guess I should say I hope there will be a learning curve, and then I hope I figure some of it out eventually.
That's fair.
Who knows? I could just be wrong the whole time, and that's fine.
You could. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so what is your verdict for this one?
I'll say yes, it's Toby.
That is correct.
Hey.
It is by Toby
one.
and by no one else.
Wow.
And this is the first appearance of, all of the Karkat motifs, which will perhaps appear in other songs.
Okay.
They definitely appear in other songs throughout the discography. I think they appear in other songs that I've picked.
Okay.
Right. Fantastic. You have 1 point. I don't know who gets a point if you don't guess right. I think that for motive... What?
Andrew Hussey, probably.
No, I think that Andrew Hussey is going to get the point if you don't. So that's your motivation.
I feel like it should be said, the main reason I haven't consumed Homestuck is, like, I'm afraid of what it will do to my personality. Like...
That's fair. Yeah, no, like, if you're this into Deltarune...
Yeah.
It's got some dangerous possibilities.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah. I've seen many a Deltarune fan, at least one Deltarune fan, slip down that slope.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be very careful as we roll into the next track, Pumpkin Party in See Hitler's Water Apocalypse.
Okay. Okay.
Also, if you have questions at any point about anything that's happening.
Okay, that's fine for now.
Okay, cool. A fun fact about this track is that it has a banger fan-made Beat Saber level.
Okay.
So, just keep that in mind.
Maybe we can play that later.
Alrighty. So this one, as you may have guessed, is a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps just from the title you could have guessed that.
Yeah, sure.
Or by the fact that it's a 4-minute track, which is a little bit exceptional. What are your opening thoughts?
There are a few things that make me think no, but also several things that make me think yes.
Okay.
So this will be fun. For one thing, I feel like from the title, at some point Toby would have been like canceled or something by now. Maybe for some reason. Man.
Well, I mean, he hasn't been canceled for working on Homestuck, which is something. There's a lot of objectionable things that happen in this.
Yeah,
game.
Sure.
Man, that's an interesting point. Yeah.
What year was this released?
This was June of 2012.
Okay. In, like, most Undertale Deltarune music, there's not very much, like, vocal human sounds, with, like, a few notable exceptions.
Sure. Now's your chance. Be a big shot.
Yeah. I mean that. There's Finale from Undertale has the big choral part.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are others probably, but it also, there were parts that reminded me of the version of Megalovania that you once played for me, and then after I gave my opinion of it, you told me it was the original Homestuck version.
Yes.
Just in how the themes were played with and how sound fonts were mixed. So, sure. I'll say Toby.
This one was not Toby.
Okay.
But, yeah, very respectable. I want to check something, actually, because you might be more right than we're currently giving you credit for by giving Andrew Hussey at this point.
Okay.
Never mind. That version of Megalovania was partially produced by a different artist, but it is not the artist responsible for Pumpkin Party and See Hitler's Water Apocalypse.
Okay.
That artist would be Malcolm Brown.
Okay.
Who we may hear more of throughout the set list. Another very, very prominent Homestuck composer.
Okay.
But I think that the learning curve is happening. You're getting a feel for what the sound font of Homestuck is.
Okay.
All right. Moving right on to our next track. This is going to be Sburban Jungle, which I believe it accompanies the animation at the end of either Act 1 or Act 2 of Homestuck.
Okay.
No, it's Act 1. I can see it in my brain.
Okay.
I burned this into my retinas. Alrighty, and that was Sburban Jungle, another fan favorite, as well as being pretty foundational to like the Homestuck experience.
Sure.
I suspect it appeared in the comic before October 24th, 2011. I believe that that's just when these Homestuck volumes were released on Bandcamp.
Okay.
I am guessing that it appeared sometime in 2009 or 2010.
Okay. My gut says no, that it's not Toby.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, there was nothing that made me really... that sounded like Toby trademarks TM. There were a couple of moments where it felt like I could compare it to one of his songs or something. I don't think Griffin McElroy made music for Homestuck, but there were times when it reminded me more of Griffin McElroy.
I'm pretty sure Griffin hasn't even read Homestuck.
I would be surprised if he did.
Travis, if anyone. Travis or...
Oh, yeah.
Travis.
At the time of Taz Balance, Griffin had not read Homestuck, so... Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, I'll say it's not Toby.
This is not Toby.
Okay.
This is Michael Guy Bowman. Not to be confused with Malcolm Brown, who we just heard.
Yeah.
Different even though there are a lot of letters in those names that are pretty similar.
Yeah.
It does mess with my list a little bit when I look at it from far away.
Yeah.
Fantastic job. You get another point. You are beating Andrew Hussey. Excellent work.
Suck it, Andrew. I guess.
Yeah. Suck it, Andrew Hussey. That's our official stance. How's Rousey doing? How's Rousey holding up?
He's good.
I also did look it up, and the song that plays at the end of Act 1 is a remix of this, essentially.
Okay.
This one plays a little bit before the end of Act 1.
Okay.
During Act 1.
That's why you're a connoisseur and not an expert.
No, it seriously is. It's why I can only recognize 12 of the Homestuck composers instead of all 60 of them.
Yeah. Sure.
Fantastic. Anything more I needed to say about Sburban Jungle? I don't think so. Great song.
Yeah.
This next one is called Moonsetter. Let's get into it.
One thing the MIDI violin doesn't miss is how horrible that E string sounds. Unless this is a real.
So I believe this was actually performed.
Okay. I'm not trying to insult this violin player.
No.
It's not their fault that the E string is a terrible thing that exists.
I may have even more terrible news for you.
What does that mean?
It's a viola.
What the fuck? What are you talking
According
about?
to this. Or maybe there's a viola and a violin, and the violinist is uncredited for some reason.
Okay. Generally speaking, violas do not make that sound.
Okay.
Generally speaking.
I mean, I believe you.
Okay.
I am taking your word over the word of bandcamp.com.
Okay. I don't know. People in the comments can yell at me if I'm wrong, I guess. Anyway, this sounds so much like fucking one of the hometown ones. Most of them. And also Snowden Town and Snowy. To the point where I wondered if you were trying to trick me with that.
All right. So what is your answer?
Okay. Here's another question. How do Homestuck composers have access to live musicians?
The musicians that I recognize here are, in fact, other Homestuck composers.
Okay.
So I assume they each play a variety of instruments, and they do, in fact, like, travel around together.
Okay.
Toby Fox famously lived out of Andrew Hussey's basement.
Yep.
While he was coding Undertale. They often inhabited the same spaces.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll say this is Toby.
This is, in fact, Toby.
Okay.
With Sam Neeland on viola or violin, perhaps, and Clark Powell, another Homestuck composer, on cello. And presumably Toby playing the piano. It's a thing he can do.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
And videos. In fact, videos of him playing this exact song.
Great.
Yeah, this is a classic Toby Fox piece.
Yeah.
It's pretty, like, similar to a lot of his style, which is why I, like, tossed it in towards the beginning.
Yeah.
Other versions of this that have come out literally have motifs from various Undertale songs.
Yeah, okay.
So usually it's just, like, part of the improv or whatever. And who's to say if he had already written those at the time, or if he just went, hey, well, that sounded good. I could put that in a video game.
It's been known to happen.
It sure has. Excellent. Great job. For this next one, we're going to have a little treat, which is that we are going to watch the flash animation that accompanies this, which appears at the end of Act 4. Homestuck has 6 acts, and the end of Act 4 is around an eighth of the way through the comic.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Homestuck has 7 acts. I forgot about the 7th act, which is 2 pages long.
Okay.
But nonetheless very important.
Okay. Yeah.
By Karkat, who has still been on the screen.
By Karkat.
And we're also going to hope that it doesn't just flash the name of the artist in any point in this video. Or else we're fucked.
Yeah.
So that's Davesprite.
Voiced by Toby fame?
Oh, no, that's John.
Oh, okay. Dave, John, something. Right?
Dave is extremely cool. That's sort of part of his deal. That is Rose's mom and John's dad.
Okay.
And that is Jack Noir. He likes to kill people. stab them and slash.
Yeah.
And those are the red miles, which is an attack that we don't know anything about at the time of watching this flash.
Great.
Those are all of the Homestuck kids as babies. They're being teleported.
Okay.
And time traveled. Jack now has the scepter, which he uses to send meteors to various locations.
Okay.
Oh, and Bet got created in this flash. I forgot about that.
I assume the music was made first, and then the flash was edited to the music.
I believe that that is the case.
Okay.
I believe that's usually the case. There's probably some direction beforehand, like, because they do know what's going to happen in the story.
Yeah.
That's Bro Strider. I forgot about this part, but it... There goes John, voiced by Toby Fox. That's Skaia protecting itself from the meteors by sending them to Earth, where they will destroy the planet. And that was Descend.
Okay. There was a lot that happened there.
There was a lot that happened there.
Okay.
I know there's a lot. There was a lot to think about and concentrate on.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
My brain is primed to hear Megalovania in this activity that we're doing.
Megalovania is just not on this list of toys.
I know. I understand that. I understand that you would not do that. There's just like a little bit that sounds like the part.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I kind of know what you're talking about.
Probably. Fuck. Other than that, there wasn't much that jumped out to me as, like, particularly Toby-ish, but also I was focusing on the Flash a lot.
That's fair. if you need to re-listen to any part of it.
That feels like cheating. I'll take that back later, probably.
I mean, we can re-listen to as many or any part of it.
Okay.
Especially since the visuals were perhaps distracting, if fun.
They were fun. There was a lot of them.
Yeah.
felt like it was combining different motifs, probably.
Yes, probably. It is a climactic animation.
Yeah.
I think I can recognize a couple motifs from elsewhere. However, the credits of the song don't reference any other people, and when a significant part of the composition is used, it usually does.
Okay.
Which has been very helpful to me.
I'm gonna say it's not Toby.
Is that your final answer?
Sure. Yeah.
Alrighty. That one is Toby.
Okay.
Which I did not know before I started planning this video. I was like, well, we've got to have Descent on there.
Okay.
But I have no idea who wrote Descent.
And then it was Toby.
And then it was Toby.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
But yes, that is Toby and just Toby.
Okay. I'm sorry, Toby.
And now it's time for our first Deltarune question.
Great.
So without further ado, okay. What is the actual history between Tenna and Spamton? Because I don't feel like I got a great sense of it.
Sure.
But I know that there's something, and I don't know how it fits in with Spamton's whole deal.
Okay.
So what's the deal there? What's going on?
Okay. Man, I cannot wait to say something wrong here, actually. No, it'll be funny when I say something wrong here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the part that, I don't really have, a firm answer to for that is how exactly, they came to know each other than laptop from library being brought home. Somehow that leads to Spamton and Tenna knowing each other, probably, is how that, interaction became a thing,
okay.
Probably.
Was there, an HDMI cable involved?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I kind of assume just proximity. I don't know. So... Yeah, I'm gonna say something wrong here for sure. Okay. Spamton starts working for Tenna, being the email guy, right?
Right.
Trying to bring Tenna into the new age, showing him how email works is one of the lines. Right?
Very romantic.
Yes. That apparently develops into something. Somehow Pippis is involved. Their child, I guess. No.
Okay.
That's how it's treated.
Whatever you... Yeah.
Yeah. Spamton starts talking to someone on the phone. Just to piss people off, I'll say it's Gaster.
Sure. Yeah.
It's the phone person who speaks to...
Can we refer to this person as phone guy? Would that be an accurate...
Yeah.
Okay, so phone... Yeah.
Phone guy.
Please continue.
Who starts telling him how he's going to become a big shot. And Spamton starts to make it big for a while, and then one day, phone guy, I think, says something in particular, or just doesn't answer, or something. Spamton leaves the phone hanging on the wall. Another Addison comes up and picks it up and hears garbage noise. Do you know it? garbage noise refers to.
Is that the thing that plays whenever you try to call someone?
Yes. And it's also what plays over entry 17 in Undertale.
Okay.
Yeah. Spamton panics. That's probably when the divorce is. There's some evidence that Queen throws Spamton in the acid pool.
Like the Joker?
Yeah.
Is it just the Joker reference?
No.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know. I just said yeah. I don't know what happens.
The Joker gets thrown in a pool of acid by Batman.
Okay.
When he's like a small-time criminal, and it's like stains his skin white and like stains his hair green and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he comes back like crazy.
Okay. So like yeah.
I can't believe we're uncovering this.
Kinda. Yeah, that might be why Spamton is white. It's also probably why he's tiny in comparison to the other Addisons, which is why we're assuming this. I feel like there's some line that references it somewhere.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
like I'm going off of, but I'm forgetting exactly
Well,
what it was.
I think it's... Does the sign around the acid pool say something about like shrinking you?
It might.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my current assumption.
We'll say yes, so that if we're wrong.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that like mostly answer your question?
That basically answers my question, yeah.
Okay. I don't know at what point in Spamton becoming a big shot, Tenna pays attention to him. Like, if it's while he's talking to Phone Guy and like is on the rise, on the up and up. He also like gets in with Queen at that point, so that's kind of what I assume happens, is it's like around that time, but
sure.
maybe before. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Excellent. That is that question answered.
I'll go home and Google it and figure out how I'm wrong, and then I'll message you about it, and then you can like put it in the description or something.
Fantastic. Then we will jump right back in with Elevatorstuck.
Okay. I was kind of hoping you were just going to play Long Elevator.
I was going to ask what your favorite elevator in Homestuck, or not Homestuck, in Undertale or Deltarune is.
Yeah. This feels like a lot of things from the Menaton Hotel experience.
It's definitely the same, like, timbre.
Yeah. And there is an elevator there. My favorite elevator might be the one in the Menaton Hotel that's just broken, and they have all the monsters standing outside, like, calling their kids and stuff. That is pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good bit. All right, and that was Elevatorstuck, released January 2011.
I'm trying not to metagame by going off of, like, the pattern of the previous ones.
That's fair. I tried to make that, like, a bad strategy anyways, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, this, like, it felt enough like the Metaton Hotel. I'll say it's Toby.
It is not Toby, unfortunately.
Fuck.
This is Joran de Bruin. De Bruin? I don't know. Otherwise known as Tensei.
Okay.
Who is was a very popular answer in a Q&A on Reddit about who your favorite Homestuck composer is. And then the original Homestuck anthem is by Clark Powell, who we've heard on the cello earlier. Mm-hmm. And this time it includes Clark Powell's little nickname, which is Plasmataz. I think it's fantastic. I think that's a really good nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Alrighty. Yeah, that was a tricky one. It does really sound like hotel.
Yeah.
And associated music.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next track is called Moonsetter.
Okay.
And it's a pretty quick one. And that was Moonsetter.
Felt a lot like... Can I ask, like, what the context of this one is?
Moonsetter, I don't know for sure if it appeared in the comic. I'm pretty sure it didn't appear officially in the comic.
Okay.
But it is a fan favorite, and it is actually a predecessor to various tracks that take from its motifs.
Okay. It felt like very hopes and dreams-ish.
All right. Wonderful. I think I'd agree. And
there was a point where I was like, this does feel like Toby, but do I just think that because it's layering things in a way that sounds good, in a way that Toby, like many composers, can do?
Wow. That is the question.
Yeah. I'll say it's Toby.
It is, in fact, Toby.
Okay.
This is a predecessor to a track not arranged by Toby called Sun Slammer, which does appear in the comic. Okay. As well as a predecessor to the track Moonsetter, which we just heard. Okay. Which was also by Toby.
Yeah.
But I could have been trying to red herring you, of course.
Yeah,
They didn't have to both be by Toby. It just happens that they were. Fantastic. All right.
I assume you're keeping track of my score.
I am.
Okay.
Currently, you are up 1 from Andrew Hussey.
Fuck, that's so close. Okay.
It is close. Next track also has an accompanying
Okay.
flash animation.
Okay.
If you'd prefer to not listen to it and watch it at the same time, we could do that. But otherwise, we could just...
Oh, I can watch it. I'll do better this time about paying attention to what's happening.
That's fair. Some other context. Sunsetter, while I don't know if it's a fan favorite, is one of my favorite Homestuck songs, so I had to include it. Mm-hmm. This next one is most certainly a fan favorite. This, I believe, it's not the end of Act 4, but it is. It precedes the Descend animation that we watched.
Okay.
And yeah, it is one of the more famous. Oh my goodness, it's one of the more famous tracks from Homestuck generally.
Okay.
And here we go. That is, of course, the Black Queen talking to Jack Moore. Trying to get him to wear the Jester outfit. Mm-hmm. Transformation. And that was the end of Year 1 animation, featuring Black. It's the name of the song.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That bass part was really fun.
It was.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I don't really know. I'll say it's not Toby.
All right. Is that your final answer?
Sure.
This one is Toby.
Okay. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It was in a sense like his breakout hit with the comic.
Okay.
Interestingly, Kai, someone else we know, really thinks that this sound, like that part of this sounds like Susie's theme.
Huh. Do you know what part?
I think it's that part.
Okay.
I can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
It's easier to hear in the because the instrumentation is very different. It's easier to hear in the metal version.
Okay.
So maybe we should have played that also.
That's okay.
Alrighty. Neck and neck here with...
Fuck. I don't have anything against Andrew Hussey.
I mean, I don't think anyone would blame you if you did necessarily.
That's fair. Has Andrew Hussey been canceled?
He's been canceled so many times that it
doesn't
matter at all. Like yeah.
Okay.
But he hasn't been canceled for like doing anything bad.
Okay. Just like normal.
Normal, like saying the craziest thing that he can possibly say at any given point.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. He's an original, like, rage baiter.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. I guess the most problematic thing that Andrew Hussey has been accused of when probably, like, this is accurate.
Yeah.
Is he did hold some of the Homestuck team to unreasonable standards. But everyone was so excited to be working with him that they didn't like tell him that.
Okay.
And he's kind of a machine in terms of like he was updating the comic like twice a day for several years.
Yeah, sure.
And so he was like, all right, so I just need this animation done by like Tuesday. And everyone was like, cool, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should clarify when I ask that question that I don't actually care.
No, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it could be important content.
Yeah, sure.
On to the next track. This one is called Harleboss.
That sound is used in a song I might play when you fight songs.
No, I know. Yeah.
Okay. So, this is a song that might play when you fight Sans, mixed with Mystic Mansion from Sonic Heroes.
Alrighty. What do we think? What are we feeling?
Yeah, that's really gonna throw me off.
Just that one sound.
Yeah,
that's
really.
fair.
Yeah.
What was your impression before you heard that sound?
That was the first thing that plays.
It is the first thing that plays. Oh no, you're right. Damn.
Shit. That what sounded like an electric guitar solo. Maybe.
Yeah, sure.
You know the part I'm
Yeah.
That didn't feel like a Toby Fox solo to include.
That's fair. Yeah.
The rest of it felt similar enough to a song that might play when you play sense. With the Mystic Mansion from Sonic Heroes Samsky. At least if I'm wrong about that, somebody will know what I'm talking about and be like, no, that's right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'll say it is Toby.
It is not Toby.
Fuck!
I'm so sorry.
Damn it.
I thought you had it with the
Yeah, I should have trusted my gut with that.
Because you're right, that doesn't sound anything like Toby.
Yeah.
You would not say that.
Yeah. You would not say that. Yeah. Okay.
But
Well,
you're right, and I did not make that connection until you said it. But yeah,
yeah.
no, like now, song that might play when you fight Sans is stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Because it's so similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the rhythm even is fairly similar.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
I don't remember what my thought process was choosing that one, but I knew I had to have something with the Harlequin motif, since it's one of the like most central motifs that is not by Toby.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the one that I picked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it didn't sound like a Toby thing, but also it did sound like, you know, average, not average as in bad or mediocre, but just like, you know, typical improv on a piano for a solo. That is not super common across Toby's music generally, so I figured if he was going to include a solo that was supposed to sound kind of like an improv solo, that might be what it sounded like.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it might play when you fight Sans.
I wonder if the reason that doesn't like appear in the game is because Toby went, it's too similar to Harleboss from Homestuck Volumes 1 to 4.
I don't think that's why.
I do not think that. No, me neither. Okay, this next one is called Dance of Thorns.
Okay. I'm getting two in my head, and now I can't remember it. Like, I can't metagame based off of what I've guessed previously because I don't remember.
That's
anymore.
fair.
So now I'm just like walking in the dark with only my knowledge to guide me and my horrible trusts of my gut instincts.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, you just need more dark, and then you'll start to see things again.
Fuck you.
All right, this one is Dance of Thorns.
Okay.
Another fan favorite.
Mm-hmm. is the MIDI violin? Presumably?
I think it is, yeah.
Okay. It's too bad because it sounds like a really fun part to play.
I'm sure people have actually performed this.
Yeah, I'm sure. This part feels Giga Cool. Is that a real guitar though?
It might be.
Yeah. I don't know. It sounds like it, but...
I don't think that's a real harpsichord.
It's too bad. Can you turn it up a little? Okay, I think that's Toby.
That is not Toby.
What the fuck? God damn it.
No, I also thought that was Toby for a while.
Okay, because the reason I asked you to turn it up is because I was like, now, does it have the Toby Fox trademark of a drum track that I can't make sense of? And the answer was yes, it did.
It is. And it's possible that he got that from his fellow composer, Tensei.
Okay.
Who recurs again.
Yeah. Fuck. I felt confident about that one, too.
That is a tragedy.
Yeah.
But that is also one that I did not expect you to get.
Okay.
Most of these I don't have a particular expectation, but this one I was because I was so surprised when it wasn't Toby.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better.
But this is one of the just one of the all-around like best tracks. And when people are asked what their favorite track in Homestuck is, a lot of them say Dance of Thorns.
It's very good. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we've reached another intermission point.
Okay.
Let's grab my next question. Okay, I've heard a few different things about like what's happening to Des. Have we abandoned the like Des is like in the code of the game narrative since chapters 3 and 4 came out?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. And does that square with, or is that like conflicting with the Des is the knight?
I think it's, in my opinion, this is another thing that like we don't know.
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking
what
the vibe is on that.
My vibe is I do think Des is the knight. That's my vibe, but I think that's like maybe her physical form or something being taken by the dark world and corrupted because it doesn't have a soul or something along those lines. Then her consciousness is like in the code.
Okay. What led people to think that?
Led people to think that she was the one in the code in the first place, because there's no other real like.
What leads people to think that there's someone in the code?
Oh, can I pull up the text?
Sure. Go for
it. There's sections of the code that, starting in the first chapter, there's pieces in every chapter. Starting in the first chapter, it's basically, I think in the first chapter it's something like, hello, can you hear me? Or can anyone hear me? Then the next chapter is like, it's so dark in here, whatever. And then at some point it gets to like, I hear this scratching sound sometimes. And then if anyone can hear me and you are making that scratching sound, thank you. It makes me feel sane, or something like that. I'll pull up the actual things now, but that's the gist. No, they're like really fucking cool. I want you to see the actual ones because they're really cool.
All right, yeah.
There's the first one. You can click through.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah. I think another thing that points to it being Des. Do you know what happens in the last... when Susie sees the last prophecy, if you, after that whole scene, go back, or try to go back?
No. I don't know.
So, you can go basically to the end of that room, hallway, and then it stops you. It says, just out of frame, just perfectly out of frame, a hand pushes you back and keeps you from going that way. And when that happens, played at 0% volume, is the Des guitar strum in the code.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I feel like probably connects Des to the code and also to the night, because there's no evidence, like, that's probably who would be pushing. There's no other entity there that really could be pushing, unless the old man is secretly dead.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, yeah. Once chapter 5 comes out and I'm wrong, I'll come write an apology on the comments of this YouTube video.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Or I'll write it in my notes app and then I'll post screenshots of it.
Oh, yes.
I don't think you can do that in YouTube comments.
Probably not. You can do that in TikTok comments, though.
Okay, good. Then I'll do that. On just like a random TikTok video of yours.
Yeah, okay. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Alrighty, jumping back into it. The next track is called Skaian Summoning.
Okay. That was your computer and not
That was probably. All right.
So there was a part probably halfway through where I thought, this is like if Toby Fox wrote Lavender Town, and then like 20 seconds from the end I thought, wait, no, Toby Fox already did that, it's called Gaster's Theme. So I don't know, it did feel Toby-ish to me.
All right.
I don't remember what I've said, which also means that now I could just be saying, yeah, I think it's Toby to every single one of them, and like not remembering. I'll say it's Toby.
This one is Toby.
Okay.
It's a weird track.
Yeah,
I
it
love
is.
this one.
Yeah.
I did not think you were going to get this one, so
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
I will now put the album art for this track in particular on. Hold on.
Okay.
I need to get Jack Noir off of this.
I've been
He would love
enjoying
that.
that. Yeah.
He would love that. That's the image that's been on there for the past couple hours.
It's been good. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that would have given it away.
Sure would have.
Even the use of refused.
Yeah. No, like that. It's the font. It's everything.
Yeah.
That would have been. That would have been a giveaway.
Yeah.
Anyways, Karkat's back.
Hi, Karkat.
Yeah, fantastic job. That was released 2010.
Okay.
So it was a very early Toby track,
Okay.
relatively, in the comic. And it was from the album Alternia, which I believe is mostly just Toby. There are no other songs from Alternia that I picked because a lot of them have cooler versions later.
Okay.
But the next track that we're going to look at is called Octoroon Rangoon.
That's fun.
Isn't it?
That sounds like Susie's theme.
Those are the same notes. That is Octoroon Rangoon.
Was that actual words at the end?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get to know what it said?
Make her a member of the Midnight Crew. It's the Midnight Crew is like a thing in the comic, but that clip is taken from a song that was written in 1910.
Okay. This time my comparison was if the world revolving was in Sonic Unleashed.
Okay, yeah.
Which doesn't really help because
that's fair.
Yeah. I'd say I felt like I had more moments of thinking that it was Toby than I had thinking it was not.
All right.
I also feel like that could be because it feels like the world revolving, which feels probably like a very Homestuck song generally.
Possibly.
Song, piece of music, whatever. Sorry, I heard pretentious people yell at me in my head. I'll say it was Toby.
That was Toby.
Okay.
Yeah, the more I listen to it, the more like Toby Fox songs I like could relate it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It does also use several of the motifs from Black, which is not like indicative necessarily that it was Toby, but like the way that it uses them, I think, makes them even more similar to Toby's other stuff.
That's fair. Also, that part really did sound like Susie's theme.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So now you've
yeah.
now you understand.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent job. I don't know the exact count, but yeah, I believe that I believe that you have now like once again surpassed Andrew Hussey. And the next one is called Temporal Piano.
Okay.
That was Temporal Piano, released 2010.
I don't think that was Toby. It sounded really cool. And there was a part, I am going to have to write down the name of this one because there's a part in the melody that's like, I can hear there's something else I recognize that's like the same 4 notes. It's not like anything that exciting. It's just bothering me.
That's fair. I know a song that it reminds me of that also, it came out like way before the song I'm thinking of, so.
Okay.
But, I don't think it's the one that you...
Probably not. Oh yeah, it's Steven Universe soundtrack vibes sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I see that for sure.
Yeah.
You are correct. This is not Toby.
Okay.
And yeah, it is just like one of the cooler songs on the Homestuck soundtrack that like isn't Toby and doesn't quite like I don't know. There are a few techniques that it uses that I think are very cool, and that Toby has never used, and probably will never use. Yeah, fantastic. You're rocketing ahead in the second half. And that is by, did I say who it was by? It is by Eric Scheel, whose fun little nickname is Jit, which sounds like it's a slur.
Yep. I was going to say.
I don't know if it is, but if it is, it sounds like it only applies to like British people, so I'm fine saying it.
Yeah. That's spelled J-I-T?
Yeah.
Okay.
It reminds me a little bit of, I don't remember what the track is called, but it's Joy's theme from Inside Out.
Oh. Yeah.
Like just the piano in the background. Like I don't think the notes are exactly the same, but like the piano in the background is kind of using some of those same techniques.
Yeah. It's a very similar vibe in the melody too.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, anyways. The next one is called, in all capitals, Blind Justice Investigation. And it is, it's spelled with the typing quirk of a particular Homestuck character that I will pull up now.
Okay.
So that you can see that she is different from Karkat.
Okay.
Yeah, this is her. This is like this is part of the official comic. A lot of the other stuff is fan art. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Terezi. She is blind and also obsessed with justice.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Oh my God! Wait! Don't look.
I close my eyes and talk. It's
okay. All right.
Hang on. It's Terezi Pyrope?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. It's either Toby or Toby referenced it on purpose while making another medium and core and stuff.
That's fair.
So.
This is a track that does use all of Toby's motif, all of Toby's motifs for Terezi.
Okay.
But is technically by someone else.
Okay.
And yes, a lot of people have compared it to those tracks, and Toby has other unreleased things that sound very, very similar to this, and also basically a midpoint between this and another medium.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, Pyrope primed me, but I think I would have gotten there without that, so...
Yeah. So I am with you.
Thank you.
The next track is called Carne Vale, and we are going to have another Flash animation to watch.
Oh.
I just realized this one's extremely spoilery. All right, we can watch it.
I probably won't be able to make sense of enough of the spoilery things.
Probably.
That John?
That is... Yeah, this is perhaps the most nonsensical. Also, this is a video, but of course this was actually happening on the website.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good bit.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So that was Carne Vale,
Okay.
which plays in the Flash. Game over.
Okay. I don't think it was Toby, but I didn't think the last two Flash ones were Toby either, so I don't know.
That's fair. So what is your answer?
I'll say it's not Toby.
This is true. It's not Toby.
Okay.
This is another Malcolm Brown
Okay.
composition. Although it does use a pretty foundational motif from the track English, which is the first track to reference Lord English, one of the villains of Homestuck.
Okay.
Which was by Toby.
Okay.
So it's possible that you could have heard that motif and been like, oh, I think it's Toby, but it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. That track also I didn't include, but it is really like weird and haunting. So like, fantastic track. I would have included it if I had like 5 more slots, but this is already like a super long video.
Yeah.
Speaking of, we only have a couple left. And that was Skaianet.
I would be surprised if it was Toby. It doesn't. There weren't parts that I felt like really sounded like his style a lot. I could see it being close to, like, again, another medium and core. I also feel like it reminded me of another song that's like a bit song in Undertale or Deltarune. I don't remember what. I don't think it's a song or a bird that carries you over disproportionately.
That was my first thought, but
okay, that it might be that, but yeah. Yeah, I'll stick with I don't think it's Toby.
And you are correct.
Okay.
That was Mark Hadley. All right. For the next one, we've got a track called Davesprite.
It'd be fitting if Toby wrote this one.
I will remind you again that Toby's voicing John and not Dave. And that would have been a really funny bit if you did it on purpose, which I kind of almost expected.
The problem is I know guitarists who are named Dave and John. One of them's my brother, so like...
Okay, yeah. I mean...
But they're just both...
Yeah, like, they're both like just names.
Yeah.
The other major characters in that genre of character are named Jake and Dirk, which is a little bit of a the boys are named that.
Okay.
The girls all kind of have a little bit of like weirder names.
Okay.
I don't know. Rose is kind of normal. Jade is less normal. Jane is pretty normal, and Roxy is less normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Dave is the one who looks like... Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
There we go.
This comparison has been made several times.
Yes. Yeah. I think I remembered that, but it like... Yeah.
He can often be seen like wielding a sword. That's one of his things.
Yeah.
Dirk also has a sword, to be fair. Okay. Dirk is his brother, sort of.
Okay.
No, yeah, I'd say that.
Okay.
Davesprite is a character in Homestuck.
Separate from Dave.
Separate from Dave. Davesprite. So Dave is a time traveler.
Okay.
That's like his power.
Yeah.
Is he does stuff with time.
Okay.
As opposed to like John, who does stuff with breath, which is another like of these fundamental aspects.
Sure.
Dave came back in time from a doomed timeline, meaning everyone died, to like advise present Dave about how to get out of the situation, and he prototyped himself with the Colonel Sprite, which means something. Which means so the Colonel Sprite is like this thing. If you throw something in it, it like takes on the qualities of that thing, and it can be prototyped twice. So the first time it was prototyped with a crow that Dave had stabbed.
Okay.
And the second time it was prototyped with Dave from the future basically like jumped in the Colonel Sprite because it was the only way to like not to come back from the future and not die.
Okay.
Because if you're from a doomed timeline, the world tends to try to kill you.
Okay. Gotcha.
So yeah, Davesprite is a very interesting character. Has a lot of like a lot of like fun angst to him.
Okay.
Like he's not the like main Dave anymore, and he has to kind of deal with that.
Yeah.
That's Davesprite's character. I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, another Colonel Sprite, John's Colonel Sprite, gets prototyped with his grandma's ashes.
Okay.
Which leads to a version of his grandma that's like a weird clown.
Oh.
And has parallels to some of the Chapter 4 shenanigans.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Chapter 4 of Deltarune.
Chapter 4 of Deltarune.
Okay.
Homestuck doesn't have chapters.
Yes. I realized this.
Yeah. Anyways, this is Davesprite.
Okay.
That's it. Alrighty.
I think that was Toby.
Yeah, that's a Toby classic.
Yeah. Sounded a lot like the Cucumber Quest noisemaker theme that Metaton's theme came from.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It also has aspects of Sunsetter and Moonsetter.
Gotcha.
Which are kind of the Strider bros, Dave Strider, Dirk Strider.
Yeah.
Their sort of songs.
Okay.
Yeah, excellent job. And the next track is called Savior of the Waking World. And it also... Oh my god, don't look at that.
Yep.
It also... I'm not even going to open it there. Because it also has a fun flash animation.
Okay.
Just there.
That would be good, though.
Alrighty. That was Savior of the Waking World.
Okay.
It's John's Ascension.
The very beginning sounded so much like a song in Deltarune that I'm forgetting the name of, that, like, I was startled for a second. So, there's that. I think it was Toby. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think that was Toby.
You are right once again.
Okay.
This is Toby. It contains a motif by a different artist, George Buzinkai. But a lot of people have compared the music in Deltarune to this track and tracks like it.
Mm-hmm.
And George is unfortunately no longer with us, but that will come into play for a thing that I will explain later.
Okay.
But yes, this is a bit of an edge case, but definitely like Toby, and definitely like very central to where Toby would eventually go with his music.
Yeah.
And
I think at the end that was Was that the genocide Undertale win at the very end?
it's very possible. It's very possible. Yeah, I'm assuming a lot of these composers just like shared a huge sound library.
Yeah.
And so you will hear some
Yeah.
Undertale and possibly even Deltarune's sounds
Yeah.
in here. Before we roll into our final track, I am going to just announce the score, because we are not keeping score for the final track. So
Okay.
the final score is Andrew Hussey with
Off screen.
6 points. Yeah, he's right here. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's just perfectly out of frame. Andrew Hussey with 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
And Kate, Deltarune expert, with 11 points.
Oh, hey, I did it.
You hella did it.
Yeah.
And speaking of the, the learning curve,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you noticed. I certainly did. The first half, you got around even right and wrong,
Mm-hmm.
which is what you would get if you were just guessing Toby for all of them.
Yeah.
Not that you were.
Yeah.
And for the second half, you did not miss a single song.
Nice.
There
we go.
You literally got every single one of them correct.
Okay.
So, congratulations. You are well on your way to becoming a Homestuck expert as well as a Deltarune expert, and you have defended your musicianship and honor.
Something like that, I guess.
Yeah. And now we're going to listen to the final track, which starts out with that wind again.
I think this is different wind.
This might be weird.
This piano part sounds familiar enough that I maybe did hear it at one point.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Have you heard it?
No, just yeah.
Yeah,
I get
this is
it.
Yeah.
It's Toby.
It's for sure Toby.
Yeah.
It's our final track. It's gotta be Toby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard people compare it to Black Knife a lot. Yeah. This is also fueling my hope for a Black Knife, Lost Girl mashup related to Deltarune, yeah.
Yeah. And as you may have been able to guess, that was Penumbra Phantasm.
Yeah.
The unreleased track from Homestuck.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the only version of Penumbra Phantasm that exists, as Toby has never released an official version.
Mm-hmm.
But we have the MIDI files somehow. I don't freaking know. It's fine. And the track's essence, I suppose, not just motifs, because this track uses the same motifs as Savior of the Waking World, which is why I preceded it with Savior of the Waking World. Parts of the track are in several other tracks, including one of the most famous and influential pieces of Homestuck music, and which I did not include here because while it was officially edited by Toby, it was pretty much every major Homestuck composer participated in that one.
Yeah,
which I thought would be mean as an answer.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's also it's an 8-minute long song or something. Anyways, so first of all, I don't know how in the know you are about this track and the lore connecting it to Deltarune and Homestuck. Beyond the name being fun in a Deltarune context, people have taken hopes and dreams apart and realized that some of the parts of this track are in that song. Just straight up. Take that with a grain of salt because I have no idea how they would have isolated that, but it apparently does exist, and as you've said, there's a lot of comparisons with the main theme of Undertale. The Black Knife is one. It has been confirmed by Toby that no Homestuck music will appear in Deltarune.
Yes,
it is speculated that one of the reasons is because the original composer of the motif that plays in Penumbra Phantasm is not around to ask.
Yeah.
So that is the lore on Penumbra Phantasm, and that is the end of our challenge.
Woo.
How you feeling?
Good.
Excellent.
I did it.
Did you have a favorite track, Toby or non-Toby?
There were several that I liked a lot. The one that I said was the world revolving.
Oh, yeah.
But if it was in Sonic Unleashed.
Oh yeah. No, that one's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for participating in this terrifying challenge.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for I don't know, doing something I can brag to my therapist about.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. And for my final Deltarune question, is Curdly endgame?
No.
That's where we'll cut. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Kate, for taking on this challenge. Yes, I still would have posted it if you had lost, but I'm glad you won. If you're a Homestuck music enjoyer like myself, I feel obligated to mention that Michael Guy Bowman, another prominent Homestuck composer and the composer of Sburban Jungle, which was used in this video, released an album of all of his contributions to the comic just last year. So there will be a link in the description to go check that out. I am J-Maniac, and I successfully taught myself how to use DaVinci Resolve editing software to edit this video. What a great idea! Let me just make the longest video I've ever posted, all on a software I don't understand. If you want to subscribe, I can't promise there will be more videos like this one, or like my previous ones, but I'll probably be up to something. Maybe I'll, stream Deltarune Chapter 5. I have been holding that chapter hostage until I finished editing this video, so now I get to play it. But first, I am going to go outside, because I have been editing for 9 hours. Just today. God, this video took so long.